Greetings, DBC Ekekwe from Tekedia Institute. Just got your questions and from the board, the DNAs of great companies. And let me begin by taking you back to elementary biology. And you recall vividly that breaking down of natural philosophy into two broad categories, the biological and the physical science. Of course, the biological science looking at botany-zoology. They say that cell is a unit of life, and group of cells give you tissues, group of tissues will give you organs, the group of organs working together will give you the systems. The same thing happens in companies. There are most fundamental things that actually make it possible that we can have great companies. Just like cells working together give you tissues, and tissues coming together give organs, organs give you systems. There are things you do in businesses that will also make that business to become a category king. A category king here means the ability to be a dominant player within that sectoral category. And when you can demonstrate certain characteristics, that domination, of course, within fair play market system becomes evident. What are those characteristics? At Tekedia Institute, we identify 4 great characteristics of category king enduring companies. The first is that they work at the level of perception. Perceptively innovative here means that these companies do not just focus on meeting the needs, the expectations of customer, rather they go beyond the needs and the expectations of customer to the level of perception. What do you mean by perception? Perception here means they give you even things you have never even imagined. Ordinary companies meet the needs of customers. The great companies take customers into a new world. You might not have even imagined the possibility that that kind of product or service is available. But the day you experience it, you know that something new has happened. The guy needs electricity, and you're giving him true coal. But he is an environmental activist. You've met his needs, but you've not met his expectation. Another person that provides that electricity from renewable energy source like solar has met the needs and also met the expectation. But can you also take this customer to a new world? Most times, surveys, focus groups cannot make that possible. Visionaries bring such things into play. When a young man leaves his house at 3 a.m. in the morning to go and queue on a New York winter day to buy an iPhone, that young man is not a customer. That young man is a fan. Great companies have customers as fans. They crave fandom, and customers come and they become tribes within that environment of that company. So you need to have businesses. You need to have the capabilities. You need to make it possible that your products inspire these customers. And when we are saying inspiration, it means that you can make them feel great whenever your brand is mentioned. You see the feelings of young people when mommy comes home with Indomie noodles. Many of the kids are so excited because the Indomie noodle brand inspires them. That inspiration is one of the reasons why Indomie noodle is a category king company. And there is also the element of obsession with customer. You are going to do anything necessary to make sure that you can give that customer the best possible experience that customer deserves. And what we're saying here is that you are pushing the envelope, making sure that you are taking that customer to a new level of customer service. In America, it used to be the delivery item for 3 days. But one day, Amazon said, we're not just going to be happy. Somebody buys something and then the person has to wait for 3-4 days. We want to try if we can deliver this item within 6 hours, depending on where that customer lives. That is what we call obsession with serving customers. When you have that as one of your characteristics, you are now building that elemental cell within your system or becoming a dominant player in your own category. Of course, you need to be pragmatically, ruthlessly pragmatic. You need to have the capacity that your product works the way it is advertised. In other words, if it's a phone, it has to work. If it's a service you are offering, that service has to be just like the way it's described. When you touch that product, everything that you had imagined will come to reality because pragmatically, they have engineered this product that there is just nothing and no fault you can find in it. There are companies that build products, and when you use them, there is just nothing else you can ask for. We can always keep mentioning the iPhone from Apple. There are also great companies in the world. In the world of semiconductors, you can see when you work with TSMC, one of the finest foundry companies in the world, the details, the efforts they make to make sure that that chip comes back the way it was packaged and constructed. No beautiful things happen. So you want to be great. You want your business to be a king. You want that business to have dominance in the market system. You have to pay attention to these four characteristics. I'll get on to your next question. Thank you.